Tell us about my baby Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi.
My Yoshi baby.
Alright, so Nintendo confirmed that Yoshi for Switch is still in development, though has been delayed to next year. Nintendo's website now lists Yoshi as a 2019 release. Quote, it's actually been making really good progress. They decided they wanted to make some improvements, so they're going to take just a little bit more time on it, and that's why we're not showing it this year at the show. End quote, Trinan told IGN. Beginning quote again. But I think you can look forward to some updates on it later in 2018. End quote. Initially announced at E3 2017, Nintendo showed off an extensive demo featuring a brand new cardboard aesthetic. At the time, Yoshi was planned for a 2018 release, though now we know that we'll most likely see it sometime next year. Pre-orders for Yoshi are still open on Amazon. And that is that.
So this is the weird thing.
Confirmed Ilya does a better impression of Bill Trinan than I do.
Confession, who the hell is Bill Trinan?
He's a guy we walked past on the street at E3.
It's Bill.
I need to look him up. Maybe I've seen him.
He's like Miyamoto's personal translator.
Bill. He's also like a big guy. He does like Nintendo Treehouse and he does a lot of like directs, Nintendo Directs and stuff.
Okay, he was a part of the Treehouse.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Okay.
So
got it, because I watched the entire Treehouse for Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. So
yeah. So like we were walking around LA before E3 started, and I was like, oh, they look like Bill Trinan. And turns out it was Bill Trinan. We did that a lot, actually. Like, we kept walking by people. It was like, oh, that looks like this guy, or that looks like this person.
I saw Nate Bildorf, and I froze. I didn't get to say hi to... I got to say hi to Kit Ellis and Christy Yang and Select Completionist, but Nate Bildorf, he's the one that got away.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my coworkers at Nintendo were so jealous of my picture with Kit. They were like...
It's a shame I looked like a stupid face in that.
Oh yeah, whenever I show the picture to people, I have to explain that Daniel has died in this photo.
He has died.
His body, his soul has left the body.
I really like Kid Ellis. I don't know what it is. Just like you watch his videos, he's just got this very laid back, fun personality. I like the guy. I want to be his best friend. Oh well. That's enough. Whose dog? Whose dog? Whose dog?
Not my dog!
Whose dog?
I don't have a dog.
Am I the only one hearing this dog?
No.
No, okay. It'd be really funny if it was like neighbors or something. And I was the only one hearing it.
It's my neighbor's dog.
Your neighbor's dog.
Yeah.
Okay, that's acceptable. Right.
So
Jesse.
No, I was just gonna say I think it's interesting, like how apparently like they're having some sort of development issues with the game. It's like how difficult can making a Yoshi game be? Like if it's a 2D Mario game, then I would understand because you don't want to put out a bad 2D Mario game. But like Yoshi, the quality, like you can get by with it being lower quality.
You can't. name a bad Yoshi game. I dare you.
All of them.
How?
No.
Dare you?
That was a joke.
Yoshi's Island DS.
Oh, I actually never played that. But isn't it just a port of Yoshi's Island? Which is a good game?
There's the GBA Yoshi Island.
Well, what's the difference between Yoshi's Island DS and the OG Yoshi's Island?
I'm pretty sure it's just a port.
It was on the DS.
Wait, is it a port that suffers from the screen crunch? Is that why? Because screen crunch is the worst.
Yeah.
Just
Daniel,
putting it out there. No one knows what I'm talking about.
Tell us about Star Fox. Our last game.
Facts. Despite no announcement of an official reprisal for the franchise, be it the rumored Star Fox Grand Prix, which we talked about on a previous podcast, actually, or something entirely new, Ubisoft revealed during their E3 conference that Star Fox will be a playable character. Well, really, Fox Cloud is the playable character, but will be a playable character in the Switch version of their open space adventure game Starlink Battle for Atlas. The Switch version will come included with an exclusive version of an R-Wing fighter and will feature story missions exclusive to Star Fox, which Ubisoft claims fit nicely within the lore of Starlink. And then that's just the end of the article after that. Also, Starlink looks really good. Everybody, after this stream is done, you should go watch Nintendo Prime did a little Starlink video because he's really psyched for that game. But it does look very good. So
his giant
shades of Star Fox,
non-amiibo figures.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like those. But they looks like a lot of those small pieces might get lost.
I wanted to play it, but the line was too long, and the demo was like 20 or 30 minutes. It was a long demo.
It was impossible to get into it. But I also wanted to play it. But yeah, as far as Fox's appearance in Starlink, he looks pretty much the same as Star Fox Zero. I think the R-Wing design is a little bit different though. But it looks really fun. That game. I don't know. Star Fox Zero came out pretty recently though. So I don't know how soon. Like Star Fox games are very spread out with their releases. So who knows what happened. Ilya, why don't you take us to our next?
Yeah, Ilya.
Ilya,
Well, you're the
take us
one
away.
that takes us, but I guess we have to wait
I
on
know.
Ilya.
I just want to make the joke.
Made the joke because Ilya's here. I'm sorry that the dog is barking.
Gosh, dang
And then
nabbit.
the neighbor yelled at his dog.
Hey dog, my neighbor's trying to do a podcast. Can you shut up?
Yeah, she's trying to do a podcast on her porch. What's wrong with her?
I'm gonna put. I think my laptop's getting hot.
Hat.
It's getting a hot laptop.
Are you putting it on top of a bowl?
A book. I'm putting it on top of a book. I'm not gonna bowl it over.
I'm serious. Chublima's top 10 fails has to be a video.
I want that video to happen. You got your. Wait, so what else will it be?
It's gonna be
get the laptop off
Fortnite.
the bowl.
The laptop on the bowl.
Something that happened in LA that was supposed to.
Fortnite.
It was though the dance.
Yeah.
I thought it was a game of Fortnite you played where you failed.
Oh.
I wanna see
Another
that,
one.
too.
A really good fail moment of mine. I was actually playing games online with my friends, but this is like in my old place, and my laptop wasn't getting internet, so like I unplugged my laptop and I rolled down the hallway in my computer chair to get like a better connection to the Wi-Fi. So I was like in middle of the hallway, just like in middle of a game of League, and they're like, "Kayla, what's that sound?" And I'm like, "I'm rolling down the hallway."
That's not a fail at all. That's a win. That goes on the win
yeah.
wheel. Ilya, what's your favorite Kayla fail moment? That's the Kayla
Okay,
faila.
I think there was a podcast or something I was watching where apparently something was said, but I never went back to watch what it was.
I'm just loving that you actually had something.
I thought it was gonna be about the bowl. I thought she was gonna mention the bowl.
Oh, what
I
was
don't
it?
know. There was a podcast very recently. I want to say Axel was on it, and I just come in because I'd left for a little bit, but I didn't think to go back. And all of a sudden, everyone's making fun of Kayla, and I'm like, "What happened?" Oh, I'm too lazy to go back.
I think it was the bowl.
I think it might have been. Her laptop was balanced on a bowl, like a ceramic IKEA bowl, and she just like totally like fumbled it, just knocked it over. It was great. It was
Nice.
great.
Why
I
would
can't
you
believe people are
balance
still
it
watching this.
on?
I love you
Because
guys.
my
love
webcam
you
wasn't high
all.
enough up.
I love you all
mine's
for
on a
watching
stool.
this.
But I always have
Oh.
to take it off after the podcast because I can't reach the shelves in my closet.
You're trying to shelf. It's mine. Okay, my setup right now is hella ghetto. I posted a picture of it. It's like my laptop is balanced on two books right now on a chair with my microphone beside it here and my webcam like jankily put on the top of my laptop.
I mean,
it's
mine looks
bad.
pretty terrible too, and my lighting is stand-up lamp with
little-
lamp with a white camisole covering it, so it's not too much light.
I'm a little embarrassed because my setup is usually like pretty good, I think, but not this time. So
I always make sure the rest of this looks. I'm sorry, I got hungry. And
you got
Jeez.
so hungry. Oh, Tim Mullins in the chat says the bowl was the first podcast I was here for.
All right.
Love it.
Shall we carry on to the next part
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
podcast?
Alright, you guys ready?
the Daniel podcast is gonna be. Yes, we're ready.
All right, so new intro, everybody watching, because it's the topic of discussion or whatever. All right, everybody's good?
Mhm.
Everybody's good.